Numbers have always had some kind of significance in human cultures. Many ancient cultures believe certain numbers have mystical powers or like vibrations. There's this guy I keep getting on my Instagram reels who's like a middle school gym teacher who understands the numbers and shit in people's lives.
Born on the 8, 17, 26, 1 and 7 is 8, 2 and 6 is 8. They're about that bad, and they always will be.
And Mr. Beast, I know you think you're doing good with that devil money you got, that you're going to hell, bro.
Some fictional franchises do this too. There's 237 in The Shining, The X-Files is 1013, and who can forget the wholesome Chungus numbers 420 and 69. Homestuck is no different. April 13th is the day Homestuck officially started, and it's a day where we all get together and celebrate. 413 appears at a whole bunch of points in the comic. Firstly, it's John's birthday. The comic starts on his 13th birthday, and it's about 4 13-year-olds going on an adventure. Interestingly, Homestuck had a beta coded entirely in Flash. It started on April 10th, which had him turning 10, so it was about 4 10-year-olds. If it never got scrapped, we might have 410 be the Homestuck number. For the whole comic, big events are released every 413. It started and ended on a 413, some of the biggest plot developments happen on 413s, and whenever they need a number for something, it's always 413. The Frog Temple landed 413 million years ago, the Exiles are on Earth 413 years in the future, Dave sends Terezi 413 boonbucks, 4 times 13 is 52, and certain things I can't spoil happen 52 times. 52 is also the number of cards in a deck, with 4 suits and 13 ranks. Many characters are based off playing cards, and of course playing card suits are important in other ways. 4 plus 1 plus 3 is 8, which is Vriska's number, and also what she does a lot. Interpret that how you will. Now the trolls get introduced on June 12th. And there are 12 trolls, which are each 6 sweeps old, which is about 13 human years. So 612 is a number that shows up a lot in the troll arc. Their campaign lasts about 612 hours, their exiles land 612 years in the future, etc. This isn't used as much just because it's tied in with the trolls and comes in later. Then we finally get 1025, which is just 413 plus 612. This represents the synthesis between the troll and human plotlines for when everything cascades together in the Act 5 finale. But 413 is still the main Homestuck number. It also appears out of universe. The 13th track on the 4th album of Homestuck is Toby Fox's Black, which appears in the comic on the 1-year anniversary on 413. The albums on Bandcamp sell for $4.13. Act 4 in the Voxus dub ends on Part 13, and the unofficial collection's asset pack is 4.13 gigabytes. Additionally, while making Homestuck, Hussey seemingly lived somewhere near Northampton or Springfield in western Massachusetts, the area code for which is 413. And the more you look, the more you start to understand. 413 is the birthplace of many important figures like Thomas Jefferson and Ty Dolla $ign, but it also has more sinister connections, like the date when an oxygen tank exploded on Apollo 13, or the beginning of MK Ultra. And then, I started to see connections within my own life. My first Homestuck video got 4,000 views in 13 days. I just happened to screenshot my other video when it had exactly 413 views. And then I looked back at the first Instagram account named Quintaspoon that I made before I even read Homestuck and noticed it was created on 413.
Facet 413.
In 4K, trying to meet a 13-year-old and...
You're going to hell, bro.
We're in room 4-103.
What does 666 mean? A lot of people don't understand. It's not the number of the devil, it's the number of time itself. There's the old saying, time is the greatest teacher. Unfortunately, it kills all its pupils.